Good morning, Bree.
Good morning.
How you doing?
I'm good, but I'm real good because I got up this morning and got dressed and got on the side 20 jeans and
Okay,
one of red t-shirts.
okay.
So I'm feeling real good about myself this morning.
Okay, that is so good. And I also wanted to give you some praise too. You know, we had a goal of 20 pounds by April the 30th.
Uh
You didn't
huh.
hit the 20, but you hit 16. And that
Okay.
is very, very, very good. You
I
know,
didn't, and I didn't even realize that until I went back. I'm like, dang, it didn't even feel like all the weeks where I felt like, dang, it's still barely moving.
mm-hmm.
And then looking back, and it's that much. Yeah, I was shocked.
Yes. And I mean,
So we going for 25 this time.
okay, because I had did 20, but I'll take the 25. And the goal is what I got, July 31st. Let me see, we got May, June, July. Yeah, July 31st is the goal.
Okay.
And I know this goal will be extra easy to attain because we've already, we're going through correcting. You know, like you said, we're doing a lot of course
Yes.
correcting, and you are managing your time better and your meal planning. So this should be like a cakewalk. And then you're adding the Pilates. So
Yes.
you're doing more
Yes. I'm so
active
excited about the
days.
Pilates. I think I done said Pilates about 50 times in the last 24 hours. I've been telling everybody. I'm like, y'all, you gotta try Pilates. Like, the way I was able to get through the rest of my day and not even feel like, like sometimes when you have an intense workout, like, well, for me, I say that
Yeah.
it kind of makes me tired. Like and I try not to work out on days when I have like a real busy schedule, a real hectic schedule, because I'm like, man, if I do a real good workout, it's gonna tire me out, and I got too much to do today. But Pilates feel like something that I could very easily do, like just fine. Like I wasn't tired. Now I was sore, but I
Yes.
wasn't tired. And so I was so excited about that.
Yes. And then, I was telling you, Miss Hodges had asked if she could join you. And I just don't need y'all up in here talking shit to me. Cause Bree, you know how you get when you get with somebody else up in here, honey. But no, for real. Y'all gonna do good.
I was struggling. I'm like, why is this hurting my back? Like, 'cause it feels so smooth, but I'm like, why is my back sore? Like, you can feel it. You can
Yes.
feel it working.
Yes.
But yeah, I'm excited.
And it'll
I
be
really,
good though, because both of y'all are almost about the same build or whatever. And then
okay.
both of y'all will be starting, basically at the same time. So both of y'all have knocked out number one, and then Monday or Tuesday, whichever day she's gonna pick, is gonna be number two. So y'all will be able to flow together, so that will be really, really good too.
Yeah. Yeah, and last night I looked at like a whole lot of TikTok videos on just people who
Mm-hmm.
did Pilates for a year,
Mm-hmm.
and just talking about how like it leaned them out. Like it was such a different workout. This girl said she only did Pilates and walking,
Yes. Okay.
and the girl had abs. Like,
Because
so
you see
me,
how it's targeting all the muscles, like, and
yes,
it's not putting any strain on your joints, and that's the beauty of it.
yeah. I really what my goal is to get up to redo my budget in a way that I can get up to like 4 Pilates sessions a week.
Okay. Okay.
And then still get the walking pad and have like a 7 day working out. We like work out every day. Do 4 days Pilates, 3 days walking, between outside and inside. And I think that's gonna be my regimen for like the next year, because Pilates feels like something, like I have said, like I don't know if I ever be in love with working out.
Yeah.
But Pilates feels like something that will be like a really good maintainer workout.
Yes.
Like something you could really just keep up because it just, I don't know, I'm in love. I am in love.
Well, honey, I've been doing it every day after my workout for 20 minutes. And I know I done went from 6 feet. I know I'm at least 6'2" now, girl, because these legs is longer and everything. But it's like what that girl said on that video is so very true. It's like you literally, you're there, you're laying there, you're being centered, you have to focus, you're breathing. It's a stress reliever, but it's doing what it's supposed to be doing. And my body has definitely changed in the last 2 weeks of doing Pilates, so yes.
Yeah, I saw a girl, like, she was like, after 30 days, she started to notice a difference. She said something, like, she said a quote, from, I'm gonna have to find it, the man who, like, created Pilates, like, after 1 day or something, after 3 days, but after 10 days, no, not days, but sessions. After 10 sessions, like, you will see a change in your body or something like that. And yeah, I'm excited.
Okay. So is there anything we need to, now I got my notes here because I've already did your week, for next week or whatever. I just got to send it to you. Let me see, because we already know, about your meal planning and all that. And then I got your workout down here and everything. So
now I do have a question. So since I'm gonna be doing the Pilates 3 days a week, what do you suggest about my other workouts? Like, should I just try to do like 3 days of Pilates, 1 day of strength training?
So I got it. I did. I do have it on here, the Pilates and the workout. So like we just talked about like 6 to 7 days, and some of it. So to me, really and truly, Pilates could be seen as like active recovery, because keep in mind each session is going to be different. So that wouldn't be necessarily. It's not going to be as strenuous, I guess what I'm trying to say. You'll be able to manage. Now you'll just need to pick what days you want to do this at home. So like Monday you got Pilates. And you got Pilates Tuesday, so maybe do the home workout Wednesday, Thursday. Wait, what day? Other days? Well, whatever. Fill them other days up here.
Friday.
Okay, let me see.
Do Pilates Monday, Tuesday, Thursday.
Okay. Yeah, so Wednesday and Friday, and then because it's not. I don't have anything on here like this. Just so.
At home.
It's not like on day 2, you doing marches in place, bicep curls, bent over. Like, this is a very light workout. So, it's going to be doable. But I just think that if you combine both, you figure it out. Even if it's a day where, like if you done did Pilates and you feel like, hey, I'm going to do this one real quick that evening. All it's going to do is just help you get there quicker and really shake that body,
Right.
So yeah, I don't have anything that crazy.
Yeah, I'll do that.
Look, I don't have you going crazy next week. So you don't have to worry about that as far as your home. Yeah, so it's gonna balance out. I thought about it. I was very considerate when I did your plan for next week, because I knew you were gonna be doing both. So it's in consideration with the Pilates. Very much light.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, yeah, I'm excited. I'm like, what I do now is I try to drink the tea like whatever days I know I'm gonna be at home, like around the house most of the day. So like last week, I think I did like 2 or 3 days, and this week I know I'll be able to do like 2 days. So still incorporating it. The only other thing that I need to incorporate, or that I'm going to incorporate, is I need to get in more fruit.
Okay.
And so I'm on my way actually now to the farmer's market.
Okay.
So I can try to get some fresh fruit and incorporate that. But I don't know, Pilates got me on a whole new high.
Man. Okay, so real quick, when you come in the morning times, if for whatever reason you didn't have, or you didn't, you ran out, there will be fruit and the protein parfaits that I had made, you know, the post with you got the granola, and it's dairy free. Girl, Miss Sharon had kind of got when she came in Thursday, I said, no more parfaits, girl. Okay, I had to forget. Okay, don't come in here like that.
No, but that's helpful too.
Yeah. Okay.
Because you know I don't eat breakfast some days, and so I could just very easily grab something like that.
Yes.
On my way back home.
And then it'll have your protein in it, so that's definitely, you know, aiding towards your goal. Plus, it's dairy free, so kudos to that. And then, you know, it's filling, so nice little sweet treat, but it's very much, you know, with your align with your goals and everything. Okay, well, do you have anything else you wanted to discuss before we end this week? And you definitely should continue being on a high and make sure you pat yourself on the back.
Yeah, I'm so my goal for, I know, you know, that's the goal for the 25 pounds for the next, with 3 months. But my goal for May is to get out of the 300.
Okay.
Like, get out of them and stay out of them. Like,
okay.
By the middle of the month, I want to be out of the threes.
Okay.
And that'd be the last time I even have to worry about that.
Okay.
So that's my goal for the month of May.
Okay, so when we log in then on week 14, wait, let me see. Is that the week? This week, because this is week 12 starting Monday. Well, today or tomorrow, whatever. 13, 14. Yeah. So we'll still be able to do the 17th or whatever. And now don't forget, let's use a pair of pants. Do you have a pair of 18s there?
No, I don't have no pair of 18.
Okay, so if you do go to the store and you see some on clearance or whatever, snatch them up. Or if you know, I don't remember.
My sister may have a pair.
Okay, you remember how Jasmine used to bring that dress in the studio? Yeah, we're gonna do that. Now you ain't necessarily got to bring them in here, but just, you know, try them on and see how far they coming up, and let's use that as a scale of measure as well, you know, as you getting on the scale once a week or whatever. But I'm saying, because that's definitely going to be boosting your confidence too. That way you can kind of tell, okay, your legs are shaping, your booty changing, you know.
Yeah. Okay, I do that.
Okay. So, well, if you don't have anything else, that's it for me. And then I'll see you
Monday.
Yeah, we just gonna leave it at Monday. You know, we on this thing, and people like, well, you did that for her, so yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Alrighty. Well, Bree, you have a good day, and I will be at that farmer's market after you done left though. But I'll be, and don't forget they got all the other stuff going on up there too in Little Rock today.
Oh yes, I think it's 501 Fest.
Yes.
Or something like that.
Yes.
Okay.
All right, Bree. Well, you have a good weekend, and I will post your thing later on this evening or first thing in the morning, and I will see you Monday.
Okay.
All right. Have a good one. Bye-bye.
Okay, you too.